Hello again, it's Mr. Schaefer. Here we go. This is a quick video on theme. All right. You might hear it called a literary theme. You might hear someone ask you, "What's the theme of the book?" Well, I'll be asking you that, right? Or your other teachers will be asking you that. And it is also found in novels, right? Books, novels, chapter books, picture books, poems, TV shows, movies, music. They all have themes, all right? Themes are this way. It's the overall message or moral or lesson that you learn from the book, all right? Um, so all those words are interchangeable right now for you guys at this stage, all right? So the theme is it's something that sticks with you from the piece of text that you read. So it might be a picture book with not many words, and you can still learn something from it, right? It could be a giant book that you're reading that has themes in it, or a overall theme for the whole entire book, right? Something the author wants you to learn or take away from the book. Not necessarily like learn, like I'm going to learn how to do long division, but learn more as something you can apply to your life. Okay, that you heard with the word morals. Man, if someone has morals, that means they have a good thing about them. It's a good beliefs. They have a good nature about them. So morals are messages or lessons is what a theme is. Okay, so for us it's what sticks with you after you read something. So below there's a video, all right, and it's a very familiar story. It comes from a fable, which is one of those stories that they used to use back in the day. We still use them somewhat now, to help teach people lessons. Right? Makes sense. If a theme is a lesson, they use these stories to help teach little kids things. And I'm going to teach you a bunch. I'm going to show you a bunch of these fables or a bunch of these little stories. But this one's The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I'm pretty sure I can almost say 99% of you have heard the story of The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Okay? So if you watch that video, or you're about to watch that video, or you need to watch that video, you're going to see that this little kid lies to the villagers, right? He's up there taking care of sheep. He is. Oh, by the way, I would pause this right now and go watch the video before I give away the answers, right? If you want to, and just come back and watch this in a second. Or you can just listen to me and then watch it afterward. But this boy is living up on the mountain or on the hillside. He is watching over his flock, over his sheep. Okay, he's taking care of them. He's a farmer, right? Or a sheep herder. I don't know, whatever you want to call him. And he decides to play a trick on them, and he goes, "Help! Help! Help! There's a wolf! There's a wolf!" To make them think that, oh God, we need to go save this kid and save the sheep. We can't lose all the sheep. Well, they get up there, and he's lying, so they get mad and they walk away. Well, he does it again and again, and finally, they stop believing him. Well, guess what? This time there's really a wolf. So the wolf comes, and no one comes and helps, and all the sheep are dead. So, what lesson did he learn? What lesson did that character learn? Don't lie, or bad stuff will happen to you. Or never lie. Or tricking people could have consequences. I need to write that one down. Um, that's what a theme is, guys. It's a message. It's a moral. It's a lesson that you're learning from the story, right? So this is the first little example I'm going to give you, and I'm going to give you more over the next couple days. But be thinking about the book you're reading for your book project. What are your characters going through? Think about Ivan. What is Ivan going through? So if I look through these notes that I give you that are attached below, um, you're going to see that I said that it's what sticks with you. It's the lesson. It's the message. It's the moral. It's what it is also is something that needs to apply to real life. So I'm going to go back to the video real quick. That video with The Boy Who Cried Wolf, that's below. The theme is not don't lie about sheep or they'll get eaten. Even though that's what happened in the story, right? But I don't have sheep. You don't have sheep. My family doesn't have sheep. No one in this whole building I know has a sheep. So will that help us in our everyday life? No. So when I mean the theme has to be real world, it means it needs to be something that anybody can use. So if I said don't trick people, you could have consequences. I could use that. If I said don't lie, don't ever lie, or bad stuff will happen, I could use that. You could use that. Your mom could use that. My uncle could use that. A second grader could use that. A 11th grader could use that. Right? It's applied to everybody. So that's what I mean by it needs to be applied to everyday life or to the real world. Don't tell me something about sheep because I don't have a sheep. That's not going to help me. Right? Theme is also inferred. Okay, which means the author's not going to tell you. Right? You're going to have to read between the lines. You're going to have to think, just like character traits. Character traits aren't listed for the character in the book, right? You use it based on the characters, what they do and what they say and how they act. So theme is the same kind of thing. It's not going to tell you, hey guys, watch, here's the theme of the book. No, they're going to show you things that the characters do and the way the characters learn and grow and change and how the story changes and the things they go through. That's what you're learning from. Just like when you watch a show about kids are having problems with bullies in the school in their town, right? So they're going to go through all this stuff. They're going to go through this sad stuff, and they're going to go through it all, and they're going to come together, and they're going to overcome the bullies, and they're going to get their city back, and they're going to have good friends, and they're all going to come together, and it's a big happy ending. Well, the theme is in there. Who knows? Where are they going to go? Did they get their friends together and fought back against the bullies? Did they go and ask for help and that helped get rid of the bullies? So whatever they did, that's what the theme's going to be. That's what they're trying to teach you, right? So whatever these characters go through in books and movies and TV shows and whatever you watch or read, they're trying to teach you lessons, right? They're trying to teach you something about real world. And then to determine the theme, I gave you 3 questions. It's what did the characters learn? What did the characters go through? And how could this apply to my life? Okay, so that's what you're going to ask yourself when you're trying to figure out the theme. Like, what did the characters learn? What are they going through? What is something that I could use from this that I could apply to my life? Okay, so that is the other thing I want you to think about while you're, and I just pasted those in there for us so you can look them in your notes. But this is a little bit about theme. Okay, so if you want to watch this again, you can watch it as many times as you want. We're going to practice some theme stuff this week. I'm going to give you some passages and see if you can name the theme. But usually the theme is pretty much whatever you can get from it, as long as you can prove it to me or tell me why. All right. So that's it. All right. I'll come back with more next time.